Stay at home, protect the NHS and save lives. Our political editor Tony Rowe watched Mr Raab's briefing and has sent this report.
Well, Dominic Raab spoke about the groundswell of messages of support for the Prime Minister at the coronavirus briefing this afternoon, and you can see that in the media, you can see that on social media. John Ashworth, the Shadow Health Secretary, the Labour MP for Leicester South, he said that we're all rooting for the Prime Minister, we want him to come through this. Now, there's one exception we have to report today, and that's the Labour Mayor of Heanor in Derbyshire, who's been swiftly kicked out of the party in effect, pending an inquiry for saying Boris Johnson deserves COVID-19. She has since apologised. Dominic Raab also spoke about the shock experienced by anyone who knows someone with coronavirus, and there is some sad news today from Ashfield District Council, where the chair of the authority, Councillor Anthony Brewer, died after getting coronavirus. Now, the government message again today is to stay at home to slow the spread of the virus, and councils around the East Midlands are urging anyone without the internet to phone them if they need help because they are at home. 1 in 10 adults have never actually used the internet in the East Midlands, and there's concern especially about those in isolated communities. So I've been to find out what one council in Leicestershire is doing. A sign of the times entering Melton Mowbray. And here's another on a Tuesday, normally bustling market day, hardly anyone out. The council's now helping those who can't leave their homes for essentials like food and medicine.
It's going to help a lot of people.
What kind of things are you getting? Well, here's Dave. Is Dave
David's
behind
you, yeah.
Hiya, Dave. What kind of things have you got here?
So we've got a couple of bags, and it's for obviously people who are struggling to get out and obviously can't afford to go to the shops.
Donated potato supplies in the council chamber, another sign of the times we are in. Here, 2 metres apart, the community hub, with staff working in a way they'd never imagined.
And most councils are set up, geared up to help the most vulnerable in terms of financially, but actually what we're finding now, people are vulnerable for other reasons, and the biggest one is that isolation.
About half the 50,000 people in the borough live in Melton, the rest are scattered around some 70 villages. There will be those having to stay at home needing support for the first time. The council has had only £23,000 in additional government funding, but expects more.
It's a big undertaking. Obviously, a few weeks ago we had no idea the sort of expense that was coming our way, but the Secretary of State has effectively promised that he will be paying all councils for the extra services that we have to find.
They don't want anyone to be afraid of asking for help, because by staying at home, they're saving lives.
What they're doing is playing their part in saving lives and saving and protecting our NHS. So please don't be proud, please don't worry, please don't be concerned. Pick up the phone. If you need us, we're here and we're not going to turn you away.
They're amazing. Keep it up, because it's people like you what I need.
A letter is going to every home in the borough outlining what help is on offer. That will reach the 1 in 10 who don't use the internet. For them, the message will be phone the council. Tony Rowe, BBC East Midlands Today, Melton Mowbray. Next tonight, a Notts County footballer and former gambling addict fears the lockdown